Hi everyone! I'm so excited for today's episode. This will be the first in a series of interviews with people who use fitness every day in their jobs. And to kick off my very first interview episode, I am excited to be sitting here with a real-life superhero. Everyone, I would like to introduce you to Constable Scott Turner. Constable Turner was nice enough to meet with me and even got me access to this awesome training facility. I know you subscribe to my YouTube channel, so you know that my main goal is to show kids that it takes a lot of hard work to achieve your goals. I think in this episode may help kids see a little piece of what it takes to be in the police service. Have you always been an active person?
Yeah, I have. I go to the gym every day, and ever since I was a kid, I've been active.
What made you want to be a police officer for a living?
Policing has always been a career goal of mine, but it's, everybody says you want to get in it to help people, but it was true for me. I mean, most people don't normally need to call the police, and when they do, they're at a low point in their life, so it's nice to make a difference for people when they're having struggles.
Yeah. Is it something you've always wanted to do?
Yeah, ever since I was a kid, your age, younger than you, I wanted to be a police officer, and I set my sights on doing that.
What type of activities did you do as a kid?
Oh, when I was a kid, I played, my dad started running me, taking me for runs, when I was about 8 years old, we started doing long distance runs. And then I joined soccer, baseball, lots of team activities, because that helps too, right? Because the police force, they want you to be a team, right? Help each other. So if you join a team as a kid, that helps you a lot.
Were you involved in a lot of sports?
Other than the soccer and baseball, lots of outdoor stuff too, like snowboarding and hiking and mountain biking and anything outside. I was never inside.
Do you think being active as a kid makes it easier to stay active and lead to a healthy lifestyle when you grow up?
Absolutely, especially when you want to become like a police officer or something like that, when physical fitness is such a requirement in joining and maintaining a police officer career. If you start out young, it just helps you. You're not behind the 8 ball, and you're not starting from scratch when you go to apply. Right? So I think it helps you.
What type of tests did you have to do before you were hired to be a police officer?
Well, it depends on what service you apply for, but a lot of them have a lot of tests, lots of written tests. So it'll be a lot of stuff like in grade school up until grade 12, and they'll test you on everything. There's a physical fitness test, which you're about to do today. There's lots of medical, like hearing testing, vision testing, just general medical health. Depends, there could be a psychologist meeting, so there's a lot of tests involved in getting hired.
I imagine that your job is very physically demanding. How do you make sure that you stay fit enough to do this type of work?
I try and go to the gym every day, and sometimes when I'm working it's harder than others, but I mean the job itself is physical enough where I don't feel like I need to work out every day that I'm on shift, but every day's off I do go to the gym. I try and switch it up to go for runs outside, whichever, but eating healthy plays the big part in it too, right? So if you're not eating healthy, the gym is kind of a waste, right? So.
Yeah. Do you do most of your training in the gym?
It depends what season it is. If it's winter, then yeah, because it's cold, because we live in Canada, so I try and do some outside stuff too, but in the summer, it's like spring, summer, and fall, then yeah, it's gym, outdoor runs, bikes. I try and spend a little bit more time outside when it's nice, but most of it's in the gym.
What are your favorite things to do outside of work and the gym?
Oh, like I said, it depends with the season, but I mean, I'm a big snowboarder, a big mountain biker. I love hiking. We live in Alberta, so it's nice and close to the mountains to go for a hike, right? Anything outside, really. As long as I'm not inside.
We talked about your job being very physically demanding. Can you tell me about a time when being fit helped you at work?
Yeah, right after my training was done, it was only a couple weeks on the street by myself, and I ended up getting into a foot chase with a bad guy. That took me, I had to jump about 4 fences and it lasted about 5 minutes long, and carrying all that gear that we have, the physical fitness helped there because eventually I caught him and we got him in custody, and all through training they say you'll always remember your first foot chase and you never want to lose it, so I got lucky I didn't lose it.
Are there any programs that kids can get involved in that will help them if they want to become a police officer?
I'd say the big one is doing lots of volunteer work. Get out in the community, show that you're helping people. Depending on the service, a lot of them have like a police cadets program that can help kids get into it and just open your eyes to what a career in policing is like. They'll help you with marching and kind of the disciplinary side of it, but volunteering is the big one. You got to get out in the community and help them out. So.
What advice can you give to kids who might want to be a police officer when they get older?
Keep up the fitness, eat healthy, because those two go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. Stay out of trouble. It's not always easy for a kid, but part of it is be smart when you're picking your friends. You know, you want to make sure you have friends that are going to help you make smart decisions and not put you in a situation where, you know, you could get yourself into trouble, because that's just going to follow you down the road. And, you know, if you want to be a police officer, it's not going to help you get in, right? So just being smart about your friends' choices and staying out of trouble, you know, do good in school, and that physical fitness should help you get in.
Are you ready for a workout?
Are you?
Yeah. What do you have planned for me?
Well, we're going to run you through the Alberta physical test to get into policing. So it starts with an obstacle course, then there's some different weight scenarios that you have to run into. That whole course has to be done within 2 minutes and 10 seconds to meet the standard to get hired. Then you get a 5-minute break, and then we'll run the beep test. And most standard to get in is level 7, so you know I'll run with you there and set the pace for you, and hopefully we can get you there. Depending on how much energy you have after that, we'll see. I got another finisher workout we can maybe do. Sound good?
Yeah.
job. High fives.
I just wanted to say thank you for letting me use this gym with you. It was so much fun.
You're welcome. High five.
I'm May, but you.
I don't know what to say after that.